Hi. Sorry, I was so excited to shake this little guy. I muted that earlier for a recording. That's crazy. First time chatter saying muted. That's wild. That's your legacy now. This little guy is being delivered. He's being delivered. He's been delivered to you. Why is it all the way up there? Why is it focused up there and not on me? There we go. A show of hands. If you have received the little guy. Who has received him? I've been seeing people on Twitter. You've got yours? Good. Starsphobic, you have yours. He is here. He is real. You've received him. Thank you for backing him so much. He's my favorite. One of my favorite things I've made today. I think I might prefer him to Cruppy. That's saying something. Waiting. Still a wait. It's on its way. It's on its way. Could that be that dude didn't come to give me a package, took him away? Don't say that. Don't say that. That's 26 months. Thank you, Finn.
Oh, wow. This is a really long time.
Look at his little feet. Look at his little feet. Why is there a loading wheel in the corner? Oh, sorry. That was from a broken asset from ages ago. Yes, I saw Bloss. I saw. So, we somehow, over the past 24 hours, have gone from the Squid plushie probably not going to be funded to almost definitely going to be funded. Because Apple and I haven't put... Pal Creations wants to buy 14 of them. And we have to give away one of them. We have to give one away to Corrupt Den for winning. And that's 15. So it's happening. It is guaranteed going to happen. I don't know what happened there. I don't know who all the lovely people... As if Candy... I'm seeing now the supporters here. Cornstarch, Anixie, Vampire Florian or Flareon, Potato. As if again... Oh no, just once. Boy Howdy Lagundo twice. Dang. Thanks, guys. Of course, we're back in this game. I appreciate it a lot. And what you can do is you can say that you got it. And all of the people who joined Rats too late. Icy Hot Wolf, thanks for the 1,000 bits. All the people who join late, Rats too late after it launches, don't get it. They don't have it. 187? Did it go up? It went up by 2. Me talking about it made it go up by 2. That's crazy. So this guy is going to be back. That's why he is. He's on his way to you. And then additionally, this guy is going to be on his way to you. Very exciting. Thank you so much. He's boxing you. He's getting ready to pull him up. Pull him up. Very pleased that people have enjoyed the glow squid that much. I mean the magical squid, not the glow squid. Sorry. Please, Microsoft, don't sue me, please. Very, very pleased. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. This helps continue our makeshift legacy. But for the time being, this is what everybody's talking about. This is who everybody's excited about. This little guy right here. He's wonderful. We love him so much. He's my pride and joy. Good. You got your Bruno today. Yippee. Okay, so we're going to finish off the terraforming today. I don't know to what extent, but we'll see. How have you all been? Let me open up Chatty real quick so I can see what you're saying. How many more days do we have? We have 4 days now. 4 days left. We've just had... Who did we have announced today? We had Ollie and Will and Shubble and Watermunch. Good. I always double check. If it's a new person, I don't want to say who it is. I want chat to say it first because I don't want to be the one that goes, Watermunch, and then people go, what? No, that wasn't announced. And then I go, oh. But no, good. Confirmed. Yippee. Very good. Let's take a little trip around the edge of this. Does anyone else just feel like that's too clean of a cut off for a cliff?
I spent a few hours today drawing RIP.
Oh,
Going out
good.
instead of doing my schoolwork.
Oh, well, maybe not
just
so good.
Finished. Do not regret it. 3.
Thank you very much, Zeffy, for the 11 months. Postman Rat. I love Postman Rat. Need some overhang? How do you mean? Oh, no, I don't know about overhang. I think I need to cut it back a little bit. I think it's too... I think it needs to have... What do you think, Luann? I think this is too clean of an edge. I think I need to, like, cut it back a bit. Like, cut the dirt back a bit so that it has more of a gradual slope off.
Yeah.
You think so?
If you want, yeah.
He fell. If I want to. Okay, that's dangerous. Oh, TTS is not working, chat. I'm a new character. You can see it on Twitter. Looks a bit naturally generated. Wait, that's what we want. We want it to be naturally generated. Some vines and a geode. That's too much. We're not doing all that. That sounds like a lot of effort. Yeah, if the mods wouldn't mind disabling the good then. Oh, okay. I just feel like it needs to be cut back a little bit, chat. I guess you guys don't agree. I'm curious to see what people think. My 1,000 bits? What? You didn't give 1,000 bits. Oh, your 1,000 channel points. We can redeem it. We can refund it. A mod can refund it if there's a mod in chat. But I haven't seen any mods in chat. I'm kidding. Doesn't look right. I guess we'll have to tear it all down and start over. Yep. I guess so. I think this bit is fine. I don't know. Like, look, it looks too clean of a cut off here, chat. I just think that it should be cut back a little bit. Ugh. I'm my own worst critic. And I must be, otherwise somebody else will, and I can't stand that. Let me go get some more dirt. Not another mod union. I told you guys you weren't allowed to unionize. That goes against everything that we stand for. It's literally in the mod documentation. It says you can be a mod, but you mustn't unionize. How are we doing? Good. Having a good day. Got a lot done. Hoping to get a lot done. Onion hater. Oh, I hate onions. I actually really like onions. You don't have a union? No union. Pretty sure you have to let us unionize. Pretty sure I can find more mods. You should make us hot chocolate Christian. That would be really nice. Let's see, shall we? Who wants to be a mod? / if anybody wants to be a mod in this chat. Who wants to be a mod? Aeon, Charming. Aesthetic. Moddy. Portal, I'm counting that. Oh, there you go. See?
When my Bruno plushie came this morning, my younger brother told me to give the little orange to our dog. I said that Tang wouldn't last 5 minutes with him. I just couldn't do it.
No, you mustn't. Don't give Tang to the dog. Right, now we know who the scabs are. Good, so all those people that just did / you're hired under the assumption that you're not going to unionize. That's the understanding. So, congratulations. Welcome to the team. The rest of you. There's the door. Aren't they unionized? No. Pretty sure you can find more mods, but you'll lose all this incredible experience on hard work. Me talking to myself about my full company when they fire and rehired. Dang, that's persuasive. You need to update your mod drawings. I'm going to memorize these ones as well. I'm going to know all of them in such detail. Okay, let's, I guess, cut back this. I don't know, chat. Whoops. I'm just trying to, like, be happy, I guess, with what I'm just trying to be happy with what I've done with this project. And I'm worried that I'm going to not be. So I keep tweaking it and changing it in the hopes that will change something. But I don't know if it will. I mean, it's my first proper terraforming. Looking a bit bright today. Might want to change camera settings. I've changed nothing. No. Yesterday, you went colder? Yes. And then I put it back up before stream today to a level that I was looking just a bit orange when I was looking at the PNG of Bekimon. I was looking at it like, this looks too orange. I look weird. Which I know, haha, on brand, very good. But like, also that's not good lighting. So I don't know. I'm gonna try this out, I guess. I do have like a more olive skin tone than Bekimon, but I still think that I shouldn't just be completely. It was cozy. There's a bit of like, okay, I mean, I've turned up a little bit if you want. I think it's too much personally, especially when you go to full cam and you have this and the walls and the sign. And then you've got Tang here. Like, I get that it's meant to be orange, but it's like, it's just a bit much. I feel like I need to light the background with blue. Like, hold on, where's it gone? Are these even still plugged in? That one is. I feel like that could work better. Purple? Hold on. Right, which one of these can I unplug? I will? Wait, one of them is my PC.
The white ones, both of
They're
them.
both white.
Okay. The one on the right you can unplug because that plugs to my thing.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, if stream ends, you know why. Okay, it didn't end, great.
My game.
Oh, sorry. It just crashed. The man's whole game just crashed. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Were you winning? Oh, she was winning. Why does that? How did that do that?
Because games can't really be played without the plug.
Alright, noted. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's my fault. Hold on, chat. One sec.
Oh, it's quite sad.
I'm sorry.
No, not. It's a game ending. Just how that came about, really.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, you're plugged in. You're all powered up.
Thank you. Whoa.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why can't I fiddle with it?
No, it's purple on the background now. Is that better, chat? Stop it. Here. Is that better, chat? Does this make more sense? Yeah, I've only been streaming for like 3.5 years now. I might as well get. The blue shadows help the orange warm highlights, which creates similar to a golden hour tone. Yeah, I think that helps differentiate me from the background. Now add a little dark blue and you've got some bisexuality. This is so bisexual lighting. Perfect. What did you want to do?
Oh, it put me back in the game.
Oh, you're back in. She managed to rejoin her lobby, her game. That's good. I think this is good, chat. But surely green is more on brand. Let's see. Okay, apparently doesn't like green. It really doesn't like green. It's a bit gross, really, isn't it? There's like a yellowish green, or we could just like really oversaturate everything and just do an orange. Look how much orange that is. I like orange, but not to this quantity. Orange kind of fire. Stop saying this. That's not true. There's like a magenta-y, but I honestly think that that's blue. I think purple might be the way. Captions is on. Yeah, I think purple is the way. It means I can have my skin tone be warmer, but not feel washed out on the background. And it keeps like a nice background color to there. All right, good. Well, now that we've done that. We're going to cut back this dirt by a little bit and go from there. Your main room light. I guess I could find ways to turn that off and replace it with other lighting. I mean, do you want to see what it's like without these main lights off? You're now a gamer.
Okay, time to lock in.
I mean, it's certainly... I certainly look much more like a streamer now. It's very Twitch coded. I mean, we can try it out for a little bit and you can see. I think it might be... Now my monitor's so bright. Ugh. Bwah. You can like literally like if I loaded up this, you can see the purple on my face as I like change windows. I loaded up the captions thing. I don't need that. But we can see that anyways. Yeah, I just mean I guess a little bit more than you could before. Color change your light bulbs to the main light. Your face is very reflective. Anyways, I like this lighting. This is nice. I feel like it's too heavily Twitch coded. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like I look like every other Twitch streamer. I guess I could get some lights that are like the ones that I have currently, but I can dim them more. So to tell you, but you're on Twitch right now? Oh, okay, you're right. I guess I'll go to Kick next. That'll probably be better. Yes, chat, it's not about being a Twitch ambassador. It's about being distinctive. And we already saw the green. Yeah, and wasn't it a horrible color? What dreadful branding. No, Twitch knew what they were doing. Want to start a Rumble channel with me? I don't know what that is. You're speaking in a... you're speaking a language I don't understand. I've been meaning to deliver the acceptance letter. Nice. Good segue. Who's excited to see Water Munch of rats? Yippee! What's the rush? Oh, love's gonna be... I put in the griff for that one. You did. You really did. The shovel has a little bit of durability left in it. It's fine. Bless you. Is just music new music? Here you go. They're blessing you. Ash to ashes, dust to dust. Oh. I sneezed too just now and you said bless you. I got so scared. I'm in your room, Appo. Yeah, I saw. Well, thanks for 250 bits. Thank you for all of the bits that you've been giving recently. You've been really helping out the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Did you get the badge you wanted? Oh, now it's ready to go. Let's just do that. Maybe this is because people thought sneezing was a sign you had been cursed. Oh, cool. Post. I did not see driving the wrong way down. 9,000 bits to go. Gosh, I'm sorry there's such a jump. I wish I could control it more. I literally put a bits badge on every opportunity that comes up. Is that... Am I growing as a person? You look bright again? Either your monitor's bright or I'm crazy. So sorry, Izzy. I'll put it back. Let me turn on 1. Let's try 1. You don't have to be in this room. This is the stream room currently. That's crazy. That's good. Let me go to full cam. I think this is a nice middle ground, actually. I think this might be good. It's not like you can't see anything, but it's still got some of the more dimness to allow the front light to differentiate me from the background. I think we might have found a good balance. Cam slightly shifted left more than normal, or is it just me? Oh my gosh. What is this? Is this like a tech check day? What is going on right now? I should just stop listening. Why are we playing with lights? Because the chat's complaining. That's literally the only reason. It was bugging me. No, I don't worry. I'm familiar with that feeling. Gotta make sure you look perfect for a Rats launch. Okay, well, when you put it like that. Migration! Ringing the bell. Does everybody have their bags packed? We're not coming back to the cafe once it closes, okay? I'm blowing it up for insurance fraud. I mean, I'm blowing it up for the insurance. I mean, it's gonna get blown up. Not me, though. I'm not doing it. Okay, good. How do you know then? I don't know. I just have a hunch. I made a proper giggle. Oh, good. I'm glad. I love the concept, this idea of like, sometimes I imagine Stevie at like a comedian club, like a comedy show, consistently leaning over to the person that she came with being like, he's very funny, isn't he? I laughed at that one. And they're like, yeah, it's a show. It's a comedy club. I just want to reassure. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to start doing that from now on. I'm going to start going to Tommy's shows and start yelling, that was a good one, Tom. I laughed. I will be here waiting. Thanks. Yeah, there's only going to be one channel in the new Discord, and it's just all emote train. That's it. Anybody who says anything anybody who breaks a chain gets banned. Never rooms, or do you give each one a little place? I imagine them as standing behind me. That's how I used to, at least. Emote only Discord. No, you can type words. You just get banned if you do. Why behind you? I imagine like, you know those what is it, that like charity event for speedrunners? Do games quickly or whatever. Awesome games done quickly. Anyone know what I'm talking about there? Waiting for feedback. Awesome games done quick. Okay. It's basically like a charity event where speedrunners will like be in one of the panel rooms and they'll have a big projector and they'll be sat on a sofa and they'll have people on the sofa with them who like do comedy with them and stuff like that, or like commentary. And then they try and do the game as quickly as possible. And then people can like come in and sit and watch them do it live, or can watch it on like Twitch, for example. That's how I used to see it. I'd be sat down and then I'd be on the sofa and there would be like an auditorium behind me of chairs and people would come in and sit down and occasionally they could like yell stuff. What did Abolish say? Why a computer hacker room? Because you're analytical. Little theory guy. Fair enough. Yeah, Abolish just sees you as a number, guys. No, Abolish told me. I said, how do you see all of your adoring community members? And Abolish went, $signs. And I went, dang. All right, man. Fair enough. That is wild, isn't it? It's crazy, really. No, I don't really know how I see them. Obviously, of course, I don't see them because how could I? But that's how I used to think of them. That explains why he drop kicked me in chat. That explains why he drop kicked me in person. I said, yo! And he went, no. Just drop kick. It wasn't even, like, it's crazy. He didn't even say anything else. Watching a stream, I imagine him in a little closet underneath a staircase. Why a closet? What do you mean by that? No reason? Looks handsome in this lighting. Stop it. Stop it. She's kicking her feet. Stop that. Stop that this instant. I do think the lighting is better, to be fair. I just feel like you're a little rat, and rats like closets. Do rats like closets? Is that true? But he's keeping the lighting now. It's decided. I don't care what any of you say. This is the lighting now forever. Do rats like closets? That's the question on everybody's mind. All right. Well, that's that until they get that back. So how much did I buy with that? A little bit. So, the things we're going to be doing today. Once I've added this dirt in, we're going to go through and remove every single dandelion and poppy and oxeye daisy on this. We'll keep the cornflowers on this island. We're getting rid of them. Remove the joy. No, because we're going to put our own flowers in here eventually. Better ones. I don't like the standard. Ugh, look at this. It's so much. There's so much going on. Bum bum bum. But first, dirt. What's next? Capitalism? I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not? If that's what you want. Like the sniffer flowers? That would be cool. I might try and do some custom ones myself. Try and like figure out how to use what I've got at my disposal to do some cool custom flower stuff. But additionally, I want to try and figure out what to do with the south part of the island. I still don't know. If anybody has any ideas. We've done a mountain. We've got somewhat of a beach going on. I don't really know where to go from there. Am I connected to a different landmass over here? Oh no, these two things connect. That's not good. I didn't want that. Oh well. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a little bit. A whimsical forest. Forest. Trees. I guess I could do custom trees. Oh gosh. That's a dangerous slope. Seeing this big crack reminds you that the mountain is completely hollow. Yeah, it is weird when you see that, isn't it? I could do the trees. I could do those big quartz pillars. Those big quartz pillars. The forest where you go up. What, like where gravity goes up and you have like a water rise. And then you go and collect water. And when you collect water, you decide that what you should be doing right now is getting more water. I'm sorry. It is Stevie. Wait, was that a scavenger's rain? Where you rise? Oh, the forest where you rise. Oh, you mean the one with the big canopy on top? No, I'm not making that. Are you kidding me? I'll do that another day on a different island, not on my home one. I'm not doing that here. That's a death trap. That large canopy? That's terrifying. I need an elytra for that. I would like to make it, but not now. Oh, I almost walked off the edge. I mean, I wouldn't have died. It would have been fine, but still, scary. No, we're also going to today get all of the leftover chests and make one big chest monster. Collect it all in one spot. We're not sorting it. Don't get it twisted. We're just combining them all. It's like the opposite of osmosis. I had a chest which had a lot of dirt in it. There we go, here. Okay, I think over here is the next bit. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this feels better. This feels more like a cliff. Having this edge like this. You don't have storage house, which would be built for another. I hate this bit. And I hate how much you enjoy it. It's my least favorite bit. Do. I am going to make storage, and I'm not going to make it in a year or whatever, Abolish has been saying. These are fake rumors. Don't listen to them. It's going to be sooner than that. Sooner than that. I'm just Yo, Corrupt Den. How are you? Thank you for the raid. Hope you're well. See if I keep doing chat. Eventually we'll get annoyed enough that you'll make it out of spite. I'm not going to make it out of spite. I'm just going to do it. Full stop. Like that I was always going to make a storage chest after we started building buildings. Sure. Oh, this is borderline rude. More and more working on this cliff. I'm stuck here. This is my personal prison. It's looking good. Thanks, Abolish. I appreciate it. It's taken a long time to get here. I thought I enjoyed terraforming, but what I've actually learned is I was wrong, and I'm done. I'm very much done. Please let me go. Nobody likes terraforming? I thought I would. Maybe I'll enjoy. Maybe I'm going to start doing buildings later, and I'm going to be like, take me back to the terraforming days, please. Please. I worry that's the case. One must imagine her and she's TV happy. Take me back to obby mining. Don't worry, there's going to be a lot of that in the future. I can tell you that. With the project I have planned, if we ever get there, there's going to be a lot of that. Much more than there was in the first time we did it. Because for what I want to do, I got to get rid of the entire island. It's nice hours time. I'm tired of this build. I'm tired of working on this all day. Oh, enjoying season 4. it's nice hours time. I'm tired of this build. I'm tired of working on this all day and not being able to go outside. Oh, enjoying season 4 end project. Is that what I said? Man, I remember that, like, was it like a 9-hour stream that I did to finish season 4 end project in time? And if so, why was I rushing? Why did I try and get it done by a specific day? Was like Pirates coming out or something? The subathon? I was trying to get it done before the subathon? Oh, before TwitchCon. Wait, hang on. Which one was it? There was a bet? Was there? Okay, we've pulled this all in, but we have to do it for the smaller one as well. Sorry. At least it'll be quicker. What was the bet? Bum, 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 bum. Me and Ethan? Oh, I see. Man, I don't have a lot of memory. Just in general, I haven't allocated a lot of memory to myself. I think I wasn't doing it for the bet. I think I was just doing it because I wanted to finish it before the subathon. I don't think I was trying to prove either of you wrong or right. I was just doing it. We should sleep. Boop, boop. So yeah, we're going to get rid of all the flowers today. And we are also going to put down all the torches again. We're going to relight everything. Because I purposefully wasn't putting down all the torches when terraforming, because I didn't know if I wanted to change it later and it would have been a waste of time and then there would have been torches everywhere. But currently we're standing on a bit of a mob trap. So definitely got to fix that. I should have made it because of the hardcore video. Oh yeah, you made that video. I kind of want to go back and watch that at some point. I like reminiscing on stuff like that. When you surpass, I don't want you regularly and stumble upon once I heard you in the background. Just one dive was in the background. I'm going to until it's been. Oh, what do you mean? Are you leaving? What's going on? Why'd you say that? You're going to be watching me forever. Okay. I'm going to take it. I'm taking it. I'm leaving it there. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go home, make a bunch of chests, put it in a big cube in the center, and then take all of the stone that is littered around everywhere and put it in one central chest reservoir. a chest of war. That doesn't really work. Ignore that. I went for it anyway. Oh, I forgot. Stevie's leaving after VIP. She doesn't want to be one of the plebs. VIP. No chicken. Oh, endstone can be converted to skulk blocks. I guess so, but allow me a counter solution. Carpet bomber. I'll leave that one there for you to ruminate over. I made you choke on your water, so sorry. Can we do a snail monster chest? A what? A snail monster chest. Can we make a silly sculpture? No, we're not making a silly sculpture out of it. We're just doing a big cube. But I need a bunch of... Until you accidentally break said carpet bomber. Well, God, you're such a pessimist. Why do I keep sinking? Oh, because I'm not swimming. Me when I'm not treading water and I'm just doing a pencil shape. Why am I sinking? Whoa, that's weird looking, isn't it? It did happen, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Wait, can't you make an Enderman farm that converts everything to skulk? It would... I don't know if it would convert everything to skulk. Is that how that works? I think it has like a max range that it won't turn anything into skulk to. That was a really good one. I think you guys are just saying random numbers now. I got that. That was like frame perfect before I hit the water. Someone download that and count how many frames there was between me selecting the emote and hitting the water. I said 7. Can't have anything nice. Oh, we have Instamine. This is great. Oh, but it doesn't work here. I have efficiency 5. It doesn't have... Okay, never mind. I don't have Instamine. I thought I would. Do I have Instamine if it's stripped? No. Boo. You posed when you dropped into the water. Is that not good? You passed? I'll take it. 7 out of 10 is a first class degree. I'll take it. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm swimming vertically upwards in a pencil shape. Do-do-do-do. My instrument doesn't work for wood if I remember. It's just stone and such. But it works for bookshelves for some reason. That's so weird. 7 out of 10 is a C in American standards. That's weird. Oh my gosh, please. Stop. Do-do. Yeah, the American grading system sounds really intense. I did get squashed by a tree, didn't I? Very rude of it. Rude, rude tree. There we go. That's better. Okay, should have gotten some saplings from that. Good. Don't ban. But yes, do time out. Okay, that should be enough for the chests that we want. That does not include this chest monster. This is a special chest monster. This one gets a pass. I'm going to do this, this, this. Have they released the update where I can press space to make... It doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Here, Marty, I'll just get you with one of the... There you go. See you later. Between his brain and his tail. Dally, you mean. Okay, now we need to empty our inventory to make sure it's as empty as possible. The only thing I want to empty this of all the sand. Because this is technically the only type of shulker that we have. I'm going to grab one of these chests. And then this goes here. And then this is... No, Dan, you stay here with us. I'll keep my sword on me in case. And this and food. That's it, though. Nothing else. I should probably bring my axe with me. But that's it. Nothing else. I'm going to be Stevie instead of Stevie. Dang. Okay, we're now going to go fill our pockets up and then dump everything in the chests. We can take 2 chests at a time. What's this for? We're moving all of the stone across all of the different chest monsters into one singular chest monster. This is probably going to be one of the last streams I do on this world before Rat, so I want to just like clean everything up. It's like putting slime back together. Yeah, I said the opposite of osmosis. Or not osmosis. What is it, chat? The opposite of what happens when a cell splits? You know what I mean. Mitosis, thank you. And then we grab all this. There we go. 1. Banger. And if I just break one of these, that's probably quicker. And then put whatever's left over there and then take that. Okay. Pop. Do 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 do. I wish I could just like drop all of this down, but alas. Okay, this I should drop all the way down. This is quicker to just do it like this. There you go. Yeah, the maths checks out. Just about 2 double chests worth. Sorry, 1 double chest worth. So this is going to take a little bit without shulkers, but I got to do it at some point. Buried all your children. I think it was this way. This might be worth making speed potions for, I don't know. I think the easiest solution is just to drop this here and then just break 2 chests and see what we get. That'll be a lot. Whoa. There we go. Wait, what are we doing on Thursday or Friday? And is it not? Are there streams on those days? There are streams on those days. Thursday will be the migration day. Friday will probably be hardcore. Do you not have 2 ender chests so you don't have to break it? I guess. Yeah, I could make another one. Can you tell what time is migration? It'll be on the stream. So like 8 probably, the end of the stream. Yeah, but they're saying I can like have 1 over there and 1 here so I don't have to carry it with me. I have another one somewhere, but I forget where it is. But I'll pop this one here. Saves me, it means I can bring another stack with me. I'm pretty certain there is another one elsewhere. Bup, bup, bup. What's your favorite snack? Gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite snack, which is kind of crazy. I'm not really a snack kind of person. Savory snack? It would definitely be a savory snack. Yeah, I'm going to take this while I'm here. But I don't actually have the capability to do that, so I'm going to put it back. Where's the ender chest then? Probably this way. Bye, Aeon. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's your favorite snack, chat? Ba, ba, da, 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 doo, doo. Is it not in that big line of chests in one of the mountains? You are quite possibly correct. Oh, is this over here? Never mind, it's right here. Okay. Take this, shove that all in there. Take this with us. Boop. Bye, Charming. Okay, and now we don't need to bring that with us. We can just leave. I love all food. Wow, that's so accepting of you. Fruit salad with yogurt. That sounds pretty good. I don't know what that says. Brownies are good. Freeze-dried strawberries. Wow, that's very specific. It's an amazing drink, can't lie. That does sound good. Walnuts. Dang, I don't think I've ever found like just straight up walnut enjoyer. Why did I go all the way around just then? Boop, 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 boop. This is a lot of busy work that we're doing right now, but it will be worth it when it's all clean. Do 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 do. I need to figure out what to do with this blooming ravine as well. Oh gosh, don't even get me started on that. I'm not entirely sure how I want to incorporate that into the build. I need to do something with it. I can't just leave it there. Okay, break that. Chuck it all in there. Break that. Chuck it all in there. Grab whatever's left over here. Good. Water ravine. Well, just like a ravine full of water? Fill it with glass. That's such a... It's such like a 2013 thing. When glass was first added. Being like, yeah, glass everything. Glass house. The coolest thing you could do is make it out of glass. I died. I've never seen her live. Like, even a recording of her live. Pop that there and that there. Grab all that. Okay, and let's go again. I'll see if I can make a potion real quick. Ratio talks. Oh, dang. Ravina library or library of storage. That'd be interesting. Right. Ice peeled for sugarcane and redstone and glass bottles. There's one. There's redstone. There's enough for 3 glass bottles. So just sugarcane next. We definitely have some. That'll do. Kind of a bit odd that there's only one. Oh, there you go. Could always use honey to make sugar. Found that out the hard way. Pop that there. Alternate slot of music. Singing. You can just use it to play over singing. That's cool. Pop that there. Replant that. Leave that to simmer. I don't need to be sure. I gotta see it for myself. I gotta learn it on my own. Sugar. Did you enjoy that escape room? I don't think we ever asked. Yes, it was a lot of fun. It was a bit intense because there was so much other stuff going on that I didn't know whether I was doing well or not. I didn't know what the strat was. Boop. People in the crowd made jackets for it. That's pretty cool. She took one and put it on for the song. That's very cool. Okay, that should speed up our process a little bit. But maybe, we'll see. No, okay. Jump off the edge. I wonder if I'm faster just swimming back to shore. The beacon speed too is much faster. Oh, yeah, true. I should just put on beacon speed as well. I should give myself the best possible chance of this. I'll grab a bit of iron in a second and throw that in. Well, I don't want to move the beacon, though. I won't, but it is close enough that it will give me a little bit of a boost as and when I get close to it during the actual process. Do I have any just normal iron? No, not really. Okay, You won't believe this fact about beacons. I think I will. I think I will. That doesn't feel faster than normal running. I love how you say I don't want to move the beacon though, like as if you're going to be mining it. You're like, oh, that's so much effort, please. I don't want to bother doing that. You can break a beacon with your bare hands. What about my human hands? Oh gosh, Ravel's rubbing off on me. This is dreadful. Okay. Just one bit of normal iron, please. Just one bit of normal. That I can't believe I'm going to... This is how I'm going to do this, but okay. That'll do, I guess. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bad news bearer. Oh no. Not again. He's back. Not the bad news bearer. Do 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 do. Okay, that's that and that. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get like a playlist together for Rats 2 Owen. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that, but I'll give it a go. He's definitely not got as clear of a vibe as some of my other characters. Because, like, how, you know, you take a tinkerer, it's pretty easy to make a playlist for them. But a climber? Yeah, it's just a workout playlist. Does the speed boost they get from... The speed boost they get from the thing doesn't stack with the speed potion, does it? The speed boost I get from the beacon doesn't stack with the potion. Like, I have speed 1 now. Yeah, something like that. And then I get speed 2 when I get close enough. And so it overrides my norm 1. Oh, this way. Do you know the song Sailor Song? Maybe? I feel like I recognize the name, but I can't be certain. Grab the last bit there. Gonna just move this. Pop that there. Okay, cool. Did mute help me get lots of work done? Oh, of course, no worries. I'm going back to studying again, though. It's interesting. That's fine, no worries. Yes, it is oftentimes the hardest part of a task is actually just starting it. And when you actually get to work doing studying, you're like, oh, actually, this isn't that bad. And then when the proposition is raised of, do you want to now go back to watching stream? It's a lot easier for you to be like, no, I don't think I need to. It's okay. I think I'm fine. And that's why whenever someone says, oh, and should I watch your stream or study? I go, don't study. Don't study. You'll never come back. Please. Streamers hate this one thing. Responsibilities that aren't on watching them. Oh, I hate it. Chat, don't you hate it? You must hate it, surely, chat. Everybody hates it. Okay. That was really satisfying. Just taking a whole ender chest's worth of cobblestone. Is it me, or does it feel like we're faster when we enter the water from the dive? Is there like a dolphin giving us dolphins? Like, look how quickly we get out of the water here. Why does that feel faster than when I jump back in and go the other way? Oh, do you think speed 2's still with me? Maybe I'm still getting it from the beacon and it hasn't gone away. You can find my Discord, !Discord. Don't you have speed? Yes, but I think... Wait, why am I just putting this back? I think I'm getting the dive to walk animation boost. I guess so. Like, look, now, when I swim, I don't feel as fast. I don't know. Oh, big ears up. I don't want to be late, man. I got a plane to catch. You dive further in the water depending on the height. Yes. But it feels like when I'm on the up, coming out. I don't know. I think it's because I have speed 2 when I jump in the water for the first time. Whoops. Yeah, it might be because it's a shorter distance and it's just placebo. It's a good point. Baby living in a limited world. Baby living in a limited world. Okay. And again, what do grown-ups do for their birthday? Cry. Usually just hang out with friends. Yeah, look, I still have speed 2 here, which I think is what makes me feel like even when I'm going back the other way, like look at the speed difference there. I think it's just because the FOV is a little bit wider as well. Boop. All right, that's this one all cleaned up. And thankfully, I had a little bit of leftover dirt. Leftover dirt. What do we do for our birthday? Sometimes, like, pretty much just like the joy is that as you get older, you go past a lot of like. So you have no worry when you're a kid of what you do for your birthday because first off, your parents probably organize it, and if they don't, then usually the thing is have a bunch of people around and do a bunch of games, and then you get to the point where you're old enough that what you do for your birthday is go out and drink. And you might not enjoy doing that, but that's what you feel like you should do. And then you enter into this period of your life where you don't actually need to appease anybody, really. There's like your peers at this point, you've managed to whittle it down to people that you don't really care. Like the people that you do care about their opinion, but it's not so much like you're not going to worry about what they're thinking of you because you don't have to. And then you just do whatever you want to do. Does it have to do a moment, for example, if a player keeps running and jumping, eventually they could do a 5 stack moment? Maybe. That might be it, abolish. So, for example, for my birthday, I could choose to do whatever I want, really. I might go to a theme park, or I might have some friends around and do D&D, or board games, or I might go out to a restaurant. It's pretty much just an excuse to just get everybody into one spot. And it's an event of which you can have a much higher likelihood of hitting like 100% attendance than you would on any other day. Because if somebody doesn't turn up, then they're a bad person. I don't know what I want to do that I can do. How do you mean? Like, can you not go to a restaurant or a cafe? Is that like out of the question for you? And also, it doesn't need to be on your birthday, and very often it won't be. It'll be like the days surrounding your birthday. I just have so many options now that I didn't even have. Oh, I see. Surely that's better now. Or have you got like choice paralysis? It's just one of many. Oh, what a sad way of looking at it. The celebration is you, not the number. Bless you, Yawn Edition? No, don't, because you'll be doing that forever. I need to drink one of these. Right, I think there was another box chest monster on the other side of the island. I think it was one of the first that happened. Where are you? You evil spirit. Come here. There you are. I'm just gonna whack it. Pinata! Yippee! I'll put a bit of dirt there. That'll cause all of it to... There we go. Spit all over the floor. Hold on, I'll read chat again in a sec. I'm just chucking everything in. There we go. Arcades are fun, yeah. Then do the little things I like to celebrate by the little things that make me feel alive. Dancing in the kitchen, cooking friends, board games, journaling, hiking. Yeah. It's leaking all the dirt. No, the dirt. I go to an arcade I've never been. Oh, arcades are fun. We got to get that one on the way back. You want to go to the arcade for your birthday? The Brighton Pier one or like an actual one? An actual one. Like a Dave and Buster's one.
Oh my god, I love Dave.
Dave and Buster's is fun.
Oh my god.
I went a couple of times. If you can get over the audio stimulation, it's a very fun time. I went with Amy and co in Las Vegas, I think it was. And they spent so much time, and I assume money, getting... There was one where you would like press a button and a ball would drop from a big cylinder, a big tube, and there would be a big spinning disc, and it would be like a heavy rubber ball, and it would bounce around the chamber and then fall through one of the like holes, and then you'd get tickets based off that. But sometimes you would get like, oh, you got the jackpot, and now a bunch of extra balls are dropping, and they're bouncing all over the place. They spent like I think a good hour there, to the point where the little reader on the front of the machine was taking longer to update than the amount that they were earning the points, like the speed at which they were earning the points. And so after we had spent all the money that we wanted, because people kept putting in their own, it became like this big group effort. After that, we had to just kind of sit and wait for it to tally all of the tickets. And then eventually it said, no more tickets allowed to be outputted from this machine. Please come back in an hour. Which is crazy. I had no idea that they could do that. And so we had to have a guy come over and override it, because we were like, well, we've already won it. Like that was ages ago, and it should still be giving us points. So he had to like override it and let us continue getting the points. He didn't have to, but it was kind enough for him to do that. Yeah, they nerfed us. It's crazy. I forget what Amy bought with that. But I'm sure it was worth every penny. I'm sure it was like a big Among Us or something. Can you get me a stuffy and a box of a claw? I am actually quite good at those machines. I don't want to flex, but I am pretty good at them. I'll try my best. And yet you haven't gotten me one? I will buy you whatever one. You want me to win it? Okay. It's the bravado that comes with winning it for you. Once upon a time, there was I was at a youth club. This is a story time moment. I was at a youth club. I wasn't the youth minister at this point. I was one of the youth that went there with my friends, and the youth minister went to like Thorpe Park or Alden Towers and won this massive orange shark, and we called him Alan Titchmarsh because we thought that was funny. He's just like a C-list UK celebrity. It's not important. And we loved this big shark that was full of polystyrene beads. And yeah, he's a gardener. He's like a garden show presenter. Alan Titchmarsh is, and we loved him. And then one day, one of the younger youth was being real rough with him and broke him, and all the little polystyrene beads spilled out. And we were like, he's been hurt. We made this really big deal about it in front of the entire youth group, like yelling that he needed to be stitched up and all that jazz. And then that evening, one of us distracted the youth minister while the other one took him, and it was a difficult thing because he was massive. I can't quite put into scale how big he was. Took him out of the center, the youth center, and ran home with him. And then we all got a message being like, I know one of you's taken Alan Titchmarsh. He's for the whole youth. He's not just yours. I know that you're upset that he got hurt, but you need to return him. And this was a youth minister who would regularly, we would do these things called home groups where someone in the youth's parents would host, and all of the youth would go around to that person's house to have food or whatever, and then do the youth stuff at that place. So it was possible that this youth minister would eventually find out that we did have Alan Titchmarsh in one of our houses. And so to ensure that that wouldn't happen, we had to continually move him around, because she would be like, Owen, do you have Alan Titchmarsh at your house? And I would be like, on God, I do not. Claire, I do not have Alan Titchmarsh at my house. On God. And she'd be like, you can't say that if you don't mean it. And I'm like, I'm not lying. And I wouldn't. And then the next day we'd have to move him to my house in order to make sure that if she asked somebody else that they would be able to say on God. And this went on for a while. And then one day we went to Fort Park ourselves, and we were like, we should win another Alan Titchmarsh, but they didn't have him anymore. So we looked on the back of Alan Titchmarsh, the label, and found the company that sold him. This banana plushie company, they were called. And we called them up and we were like, hey, we'd like to make a purchase. And they were like, okay. And we went through all the effort of giving details and stuff. And they're like, can we have the company name? And we were like, oh, we don't own a company. And she was like, we only sell to companies like fairgrounds and stuff. And I was like, sorry? Fairgrounds and theme parks. And we were like, oh, this is so sad. And I was like, would you sell to a church? My dad is the vicar. Would that count? And she was like, I don't really know. I've never been asked that. And we're like, okay, we'll get back to you. So this was before we went to the theme park. But we went to the theme park anyway. And we saw this big duck. And you needed to get 15 stars, I think. And it was it was this whirlpool of water. And you had a magnet on the end of a hook, on the end of a string of a fishing rod. And you had to bob to get the rubber duckies, and on the bottom of them would be a number of stars, and you could spend £5 to get 3 ducks. So you would do that, the hook a duck thing, and then if you got I don't know, 4 stars, you could get one of the lower rung things, or you could pay another £5 and keep going until you got enough to get one of the bigger prizes. And he was the biggest prize, this duck. And so we kept trying and kept going. We ended up spending £50, and it was when we were we began to get a method of at one point we caught a 3-star duck, which we were pretty certain is the highest that they could give. So she put him back down in the water, and he was bobbing around, and it was one of ours job. It was Joss's job to stare at this duck, and it was going round and round. And And eventually it was my go. And I was like, okay, which one is it? Where was the 3-star duck? And it was like, I think it was that one. And that was a no star. And we only had to get one more star in order to get the duck. And I was like, we're going to have to spend another £5, but I don't have any money to, like, I'm going to have to go to the ATM and get more. So you guys are going to have to, like, stay here. And in the end, the, like, shop clerk, I guess, the ride person, was like, just take him. Just take the duck. You've already spent this much money. You might as well take the duck. And we did. And his name was Greg Wallace, who's a famous C-list celebrity who ran a cooking show. And we loved Greg Wallace with all our heart. The other day, I did get a text message from my friend Joe saying that he doesn't have the space to look after Greg Wallace anymore, and he is going to have to sell him. And he ended up, I think, giving him away to a charity store, which was very sad. But I also don't have the space to look after Greg Wallace as well. So I know. Hold on one moment, chat. One sec. And here he is now. And I went to that charity store and I got him. Yeah, and that's what happened to Banana. I can't remember. But to be honest, I'm a limited company now, so I could find out and go and buy my own. And that's what happened to Greg Wallace. Not the actual human being, the duck. Sorry, we're talking about theme parks, I think. I think someone said, yeah, we were talking about arcades. Tubbo, thanks for the 32 months. And that's the story of why we now have power creations. Not quite. Yes, because of birthday, yeah. This is epic. Thanks, Tubbo. Thanks, Toby, mate. Hope you're well. Can't wait to see you on Rats. Yes, it was good. It was a good bonding experience, chat, looking after a big polystyrene filled plushie. It's sad that we ended up losing Greg Wallace. No, don't do the bells. You'll crash. Was it big or were you tiny? I don't know. You tell me. Hold on. I think he's pretty big. I think he's fairly like he's my size. He's my It's Alan Titchmarsh! Alan Titchmarsh! Woo! Here he is. It's the shark. It's the original one. He's so like deflated because of when people hurt him, his beads spilled out. That's why there's so much space in him. It's called Bananas. The shop is called Bananas. I wish you guys could have seen Luann's face when I walked in with him a second ago. She lit up like a Christmas tree. It was amazing. I was going to let that cook for the whole of stream and then bring him in at the very end, but I just couldn't. I couldn't contain my joy that I had found a way to organically bring up Alan Titchmarsh and then also get to go get him. Oh dear. Oh man, I love him. I love him to death. can't believe you still have him. I'm gonna be honest, neither can I. Every time every time my mum comes round. Every time my mother arrives at the house, she sees him and she goes like, why do you still have Alan Titchmarsh? And I go, because Claire has not asked for him back yet, because she does not know that I still have him. Oh, we need to drink it in one of these. Oh dear. She never did find out who had him. Once upon a time, we had this thing called Lads Group, which was a very specific group of like me and 4 other guys with the children's minister. We weren't children at the time, but he was just a good friend of ours. So we were like, can you lead this group? And he was like, yeah, sure. And we would just go and have tea and biscuits and then discuss scripture. That was what it was. It was good fun. And one of the times I was like, oh, man, I really wish we could bring Alan Titchmarsh to Lads Group. And the leader was the children's minister, not the same as the youth minister, was like, why did you say that? And all of us started being like, man, I just really wish we could be here. And the guy was like, sorry guys, I'm afraid, he's not here, so we're gonna have to like move on. And we were in the kitchen at the time making tea, and I was like, maybe if we all pray, he'll turn up. And the leader was like, I don't think that's how that works. And I was like, well, you don't know. Maybe we could try. And it's important to note that the children's minister had unlocked the property for us. Like, we hadn't had access to the property until he had come along and opened the door. And so we made the tea, we got our biscuits, and we went into the lounge area of this center. And Alan Titchmarsh was perfectly positioned in the middle of the room on a table. And we were like, Alan Titchmarsh, you're here. Oh my gosh, wow, I can't believe it. And the guy was stood there like, did you come in here before? Into the building and beforehand? A lot of that just fell down. I'm going to have to go get that. And put him there? And we were like, we did not enter the building and put Alan Titchmarsh here. This is clearly an answer of our prayers. What we were omitting from this was that we had been hanging around the outside of the building and had clocked that one of the windows was open to the building of the lounge, to the room of the lounge of the building on the ground floor. But it was one of these windows, this tiny one that we couldn't fit through, but it was just slightly ajar. So we had opened it, taken Alan Titchmarsh, who we had brought with us for the sole purpose of bringing him along, fed him through bit by bit, and then like all holding on to the edge of him while he was through, launched him as far as we could into the room, and he perfectly landed on the center table as if he had been like purposefully positioned. And we were like, and so then we had to close the window and wait outside the building nonchalantly for the children's minister to come and unlock it. And then we could be like, oh, I really wish Alan Titchmarsh was here. Oh, mate. Good times, good times. Stupid stuff like that is stuff that I really miss. It's good to be 2 o'clock. See, like, that's the kind of stuff that I don't get to do. And it's only the kind of stuff that you get to do in... that's why I, like, think of church very fondly. Because not only was it, like, a place for me to discover more about myself spiritually, but it was also where I did, like, the goofiest stuff. And it gave me spaces with friends to just, like, goof around in buildings with a sense of like an authority with these like leaders, these children's and youth ministers who were like technically in charge but also still kind of our friends. There's a lot of fun memories for me and a lot of like stupid stories as a result of that. I've got like a lot of videos on my phone of when we would go to these things called weekend aways. which were like, some of you may have, this was already full. Some of you may have been to a weekend away in your life. It's when a outdoors activity center is hired out by an organization like a club or a school or a church for a weekend, and then you go and you like have dorms and stuff. And we had bought with us 2,000 balloons. And on the last night, we stayed up till 6 a.m. blowing up every single one of these balloons and bringing them into the corridor, the main corridor where everybody was. We got blisters on our fingers from tying that many knots on the balloons. And it like filled up to like your shoulder height. Let me just quickly have a peek through my... I'm pretty certain I've deleted all of the stuff from my phone because I decided to archive it, and I was like, why would I don't need this. Yeah, it's definitely gone, isn't it? Oh man, that's so sad. Yeah, it's definitely gone. But what I do have is a still image from 2018. I have a still of when we went to a trampoline park. This is from a video. I don't want to show any of the people involved because, you know, they're real people or whatever. But I do have this image here of Greg Wallace on a trampoline that we brought him with us to the trampoline park and chucked him around. So that is Greg Wallace, the duck. I'm so glad his legacy can be continued on. Let me see, hold on. We would do these stupid short films where we would drive around in my friend's car and be like, oh, I really wish that we could have like Alan Titchmarsh in this car ride with us. And then one of us would go, wait, look outside the window. Wait, what's going on there? And it would just be Alan Titchmarsh underneath a tree or something. And then we'd be like, oh my gosh, wow, he's here. And then we'd send it to the group chat of all of us. And all of us would be like, oh, Alan Titchmarsh, what are you doing underneath a tree in the middle of the street? Now I say it out loud, it's proper sad. But it was very fun in the moment. It's so stupid. Is this still full? Yeah, I need to empty this. I need to go and empty this. It's funny. It's funny because... It's funny now that I'm saying it. But I imagine that a lot of the other youth in the youth group were probably a bit like, this is stupid. And unfortunately, it doesn't take a genius to go, 2018, hang on, and then minus 6 years off of my life and go, 21, you were doing this when you were 21. So... Actually, you were still doing this when you were a leader of the youth group as well. This was not just when you were... not just when you were a youth. It is actually when you were in your 20s. I'll bang a song. Okay. More transportation needed. Let's go over to this bit over here. I love how active mods are this stream. Are they not? Is that why you're saying this? I can't tell when they're here and not, so I don't know when you... I don't know if that was a bit or not. Have you not seen them chat so much? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. I really I don't... Even when they do chat, I don't see them. We know. All right. Let's leave that there. Even when we deliberately hide, you don't notice. Wait, what? In my eyes, there's been as much mod activity in this stream as there ever has been in any of the streams that I've done. Have you been purposefully hiding? I assume you've been talking and I've just been missing it. Oh, whoops. Is that because I said that you should not unionize? We haven't spoken for like an hour? Dang. I was wondering why it was so peaceful in here. I haven't been getting like chastised or spammed at or whatever for, I don't know, not having something on screen or something like that. Thanks, mods. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Can we have mod love in chat, please? Can everybody please? Thanks. Thanks, guys. That's a lot of dirt. Where there was so much in the beginning. I hadn't even clocked it. That's crazy. Wow. Good spot, Stevie. That is a block of quartz. Whatever. It's fine. I'm so attentive. Oh. I think this is the last big chess monster. I think the rest of them are probably little guys around by the rock pool area. I wonder if this is going to be enough. Do you think this is going to be enough to hold everything? Am I going to need to put down more? It has taken multiple Minecraft days to... Dan, come back! Sorry about that. Silly Dan. I made a joke earlier about tons of mods and VIPs. You never laughed. I don't think I saw it. That's one of the ones I did miss. Hey, it's Bella Gotcha. Boop. Uh-oh, we're next. Yeah, it's going to get to the point where I don't even see anybody in chat. I'm just like... like, man, I wish I had an active chat, and it's like the most active it's ever been. Everybody's screaming for my attention. I'm like, man, I wish Alan Titchmarsh was here. But TTS is down, Dally. You're all getting like, you're inadvertently being put into like savings mode by TTS not being online. Wow, we officially have over 64 chests from these combined chest monsters. I've destroyed 64 of them, over 64 based off of the fact that I have 64 in my inventory. Brian's gone on vacation. I think it's down here. Yep. Not gonna bother getting rid of that just yet. Okay. Oh, that's already full. Dang it. Okay. Fill that up. Good to go. Not many people can rock a purple background like you. Thanks. Thanks. I am the only one. New art competition in the Juice Cafe Discord. Whoa! The last competition. Must be the last of the season. Huh? What? The last dandelion. You make it sound like you're retiring. No, we're migrating. Have you packed? If you haven't, you'll be left behind. Chicken. Oh, there, see, there it is. Oh, I keep forgetting to empty that blooming chest. I'm like halving my efficiency. It's disgusting. A full-grown chicken from an egg. That's crazy luck. Tell me that's not crazy luck. They grow up so fast. Surprisingly so, yeah. Well, there was an ender pearl and wondered why you just declared chicken. Okay, here. Chuck all that in. Do the last little bits here. Chuck this in. Grab the rest of the... Wait, I can just grab it like that. Grab the rest of the stone from there. Perfect. Boop. Holzcone stuff is on its way, by the way, chat. Boop. Okay, now we can chuck all this into here. I'm very excited to have a nice watch for the first time ever. Like a proper nice one. Every day I'm asking if anything arrived. Did the pins arrive? Did the plushie arrive? Did the watch arrive? To get the squid? Oh, thank you. It's successfully going to get backed. Apple and I are going to put our orders in last. And then we'll be good to go. And that's it. It'll be on its way. As in like through production, not on its way to you. That would be a crazy turnaround time. It's nice. It means that I can say we've got 100% track record on makeshift backings, although this one did get pretty close, I'll be honest. It means that Magical Squid will come back for Season 2. That'll be nice. Do the work? Where's their factory? I don't know. Oh, did I empty this? Yes, good. Appa and I have agreed that I will be handing him the special limited edition, not inspired by any other kind of media, Magical Squid plushie when I next see him. She can have that one. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that one? Yes, the one we do not talk about. My winning prize squid? Your winning prize squid? Come again? Oh, did you win the giveaway? That I won for makeshift? Oh, sick. That's cool. Okay, the chest monster was officially not big enough to contain all of the other chest monsters. And then Corrupt Den won 1 from us. And then Appa and I will have 14 between us, which we can give away or sell as we go on through the rest of the season. We might do like a little re-release at the very end of special squid plushie of anybody who didn't get one the first time round. Because that's the thing, right? Like, there's going to be a lot of people who discover the stream and who discover, not just me, like the other streamers as well. Through Rats, they'll discover other streamers. People will be discovering Rats 2 for the first time. Through TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Twitch and YouTube... no, what was the other one? No, that's it. YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Twitch. But by the time that they find it, it'll be too late. We'll have packed up the squid plushie. Twitter, I guess, yeah, Reels, that kind of thing. Which is a little bit sad, because then it's like by the time that they find it, it's too far, too gone, and they can't get them the squid plushie if they wanted it. So we'll save a few for the end for people who are like late. We get the 2 new Rats announcements tomorrow. The last 2 Rat announcements, I believe. The last 2, as in like the last 4 Rat announcements in 2 separate tweets. And then you'll know the whole cast. You'll have it all wrapped up, all done. And then that's it. Then we just have to do the S&P. Are there going to be pins made? There will be a pin made for Rats 2. We don't have a design yet. Oh, no egg. I mean, no chicken. No egg. Yeah. Yeah, there will be a pin design. There'll be the reselling of Season 1 pins. We're not going to resell So we're not going to sell season 2 pins as just the rats logo number 2. That doesn't really feel right. Feels like a bit of a waste, you know. So we'll do a special different kind of pin, like the way we did the Cruppy pin and the rats, the pirates logo. Okay, are there any more? Oh, the rock pool. Yep, it's your chance to get a rats 1 pin if you didn't get one the first time. It's just an additional tail flick. Exactly, yeah. So we'll try and do a different design of some kind, which I'm excited to see what we end up doing. We're leaving it pretty open, pretty flexible right now because who knows what kind of in-jokes will be made during the process of the SMP. Boop. Grab all that. Chuck that in there. If I don't find my old pin, I'll buy a new one. Yep. Yeah, there'll be a poster as well. I don't know what other merch will do. I think we might just stick to... for pirates, it made a lot of sense for us to do a like faction emblem badge thing. What are they called? Patches. That just felt like 1-to-1. Rat hoodie. Oh gosh. Clothing, unfortunately, is just not very viable as a merch option unless you are like massive, because you've got to get different sizes. There's so much that could go wrong with them. They're bulky and expensive to ship. And the profit margins are like next to nothing. If you're trying not to sell them for like £80. Yeah, the Juice hoodie taught me everything I need to know about that. Boop, 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 boop. Which is crazy. Aeon as a live viewer is so back. Let's go! That's huge. I'm just going to put 2 bits of tough slab like here and here as like a little... There we go. Good. Chat, I think that's all of the chests. Does anybody have any memory of where any others might be? Selling pre-production is happening, right? Yeah? But even with that, hoodies would be such a difficult thing. Mines? I'm okay with there being a chest in the mines. Pre-production is helping, right? Helping, Owen? That's what I said. I said helping, didn't I? Nether? No, so you said happening? Oh, my bad. It does help, yeah. Oh, odd. 1 second, chat. Hello. It's Greg Wallet. Okay, chuck that in there. If people who know who Greg Wallace is are tuning in now, they're going to be so confused. They're going to be like, why would Greg Wallace be at the door? What? All right, let's restock our inventory of what we actually need in it, like the normal stuff. That goes there. That goes there. This goes here. This goes there. I do not need this. And the rest of this is just chaff. That can go there. Good. Okay, sick. If people who know Alan Titchmarsh were here, they'd be more confused. True. Okay, so next objective is get rid of all of the poppies and dandelions on the entire island. Let's begin. Ugh, why did I use like dirt? Why did I use coarse dirt here? Do. Here we go. On the island or just the mountain? The whole island. The whole island. It needs to be cohesive. So we're going to start over here. Pod made all the dirt rough. I see. Well, it's grown over now, we'll say. It's been long enough. We're going to leave the cornflowers. I like the blue, but we're going to take the dandelions, the poppies, and the oxeye daisies. I wish I could retexture these to be massive, like, purple blocks so I can see where they are. I mean, I could. But whatever. This is going to seem like such a strange, specific thing to do, but this is definitely showing me that it's not worth bone mealing in the future when I'm terraforming. I should just place the grass manually myself. I'll get rid of azurouettes. I mean, I'll keep the azure bluettes, is what I meant to say. It's okay if I miss one or two of them. I can always get them later. But for the most part, we want to get rid of them. Cheese block would be good. Boop. Why is my FOV? Oh no, it is normal. Never mind. I thought it felt a little bit more like narrowed in. Boop. Come here. It's because of the speed. I see. I get used to being at like a higher speed. Yeah, that makes sense. Ow. We could do a prediction for how many dandelions people think there will be. Do you guys want to do some predictions? Do you want to earn some points? And by that, I mean maybe also lose points. Okay, let's see. That gave us what? How many? Okay, the question is... I can go all in. Please don't go all in. Oh, I suppose you can actually, yeah. The question is, how many slots will be taken up by flowers by the time that I consider myself done? So I don't mean stacks, because this is currently 4. Does that make sense? Even though there's only one azure bluette, which in fact there shouldn't be an azure bluette. I shouldn't have that in my inventory. I'll get rid of that. So now there's currently 3, even though there's only 5 poppies. / prediction. Start prediction. Let's go. How many slots will be taken up by flowers? Let's say 10 to 15, 16 to 20, 21 to 25, and 26 to 30. And I'll give you 2 minutes. How big is a project? The entire island. Not including the land around the area that connects to the end of that cliff. That cliff marks the edge, but the other cliff is included. Going to need more inventory space? We got this guy right here. If it goes over 30, we will forget the prediction. In fact, 31 to 35 I'm adding in as well. What type of flowers? We're doing oxeye daisies, dandelions, and poppies. Okay, here you go. If it goes over 35, then the whole prediction will be nullified and void. And everyone will get their points back. I'm not going to include sunflowers because I think I like them. Stay away from mine, grr. Also going to use this opportunity to light up any, like, ender chest slots. Yeah, ender chest slots. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, you just get to sit back and enjoy it, Moddy. You don't have to worry. Do 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 do. Boo-doo. How are we doing in terms of? Oh, nice, good. Whoa, did we always have dark, normal grey as well? That's pretty cool. I might use that to texture some of the underwater bits. Okay, I think we've done this half. Let's go over to where it's more likely to be over here. All the bits that I bone mealed. Here we go. This is where it's going to start happening. You can tell why I artificially added grass myself. I'm sorry that you don't have TTS on. Wait, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Chat, there might be a timeline, and by that I mean this timeline, in which after rats I might try and commit myself to learning how to code. Like mods, not just plugins. Which I never thought I would do. But my reasoning is Mr. Mad Spy is very, very kind and gives us a lot of time, a lot of his time that he needn't give because the amount of money that we set aside to pay No Name at this point has run out. And Mark continues to be an on-hand tech supervisor and general developer for Rats because he loves the project and because I assume he likes working with us because he's very, very nice. But that doesn't stop the fact that I feel bad asking him for small things. For some of the bigger stuff that I truly wouldn't know how to do, like we have our own custom double jump and wall running and wall jumping parkour for Rats. I would not even know where to begin doing that on a mod, and it is impossible with a plugin. But something like, hello, can we please have a new food source? Like, I don't know, cheese. And it gives the same amount of saturation as bread. Can you add that, please? That's a very small thing. And I would probably be able to know how to do that if I learned how to code mods. It probably would not be very difficult. But it's still time out of his day that he needn't be bothered with if I learned how to do it myself. So I'm going to try and do like small stuff like that. Because already I've been able to lessen the workload that we've had to give to No Name a bunch. Chest system, door system, IRL day stuff, config stuff, citizens plugin for being able to like have people walking around the outside of the building. Anything to do with like interactables. You saw the stove which like burnt them when they stood on it. All that kind of stuff is possible and easy to do with plugins, which is what I did. And I made it all. And it's all stuff that I didn't have to bother No Name to do. And I felt good about that because I was like lifting work off of their back and putting it onto mine. Coding the smaller, easier things. Yeah, basically. Eventually I might start doing bigger stuff. But for the time being, I would like to not have to bother No Name to do the small stuff. And I think I'll probably try and do that for Crimson SMP. Were it to ever happen, I would want to I would want it to be for that. Do a lot of small stuff for that. Codename Crimson. You haven't heard Codename Crimson? It's the new codename on the block. Okay. Maybe I was too optimistic, or like I exaggerated in my head the amount of flowers that there were to pluck. Any more leaks and images? No, I've given up on that now. We're not doing that anymore. You can definitely stop checking the names of the images that I upload onto social medias now. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Like all the flowers together or separate coming in? The amount is lower than 1015. Do they get it, or is it the pole? The pole is void. That's how we've always done it. Higher or lower, it ends up being void. Because that's not on you to be able to guess, and it isn't fair. Because then otherwise it would be 0 to 15, which is way heavier loaded. You still owe me? Owe you what? Oh, I can't tell you. No, I can't believe I promised you that. I just remember what I promised you. There's no way I can tell you. I retract that. Not happening. I'll give you a fist bump or something when I see you. How about that? Because I couldn't be 100% certain that you wouldn't go tell one of your besties in this chat. A crisp high five. How about that? I wouldn't. Well, of course you would say that. Pinky promise? Oh, careful. That is a powerful magic that you're messing with. Do you know how serious that is? Oh, egg. One chicken, the other one no chicken. Dang. Oh, wait, there he is. Oh, that's the yellow sheep. Who am I kidding? I can't try and pass off as a chicken. It's not even the same color. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Boop. How'd you check it? Because I'm tired and sick currently, but we had the message. We had the message to Dally on the make ship update. Come again? Oh wait, cornflower. That stays. Uh-oh. Are the tax collectors here? Oh, it's only one. Should have sent more. The high Dally. Oh, I see. Yes, yes. I remember now. Beep, boop, bop, beep. Boo. There's another? They sent more? Okay, now we're starting to get a lot of dandelions. There's a lot. I think you've broken a wrong flower. If I have, I'll just put it back. It doesn't count. I'm not going to put into the chest flowers that aren't the ones that I'm going for. Do. Yeah, I'm keeping cornflowers because they're blue, and I think that that kind of accent and motif being on the island is nice. We have the like weeping vines and nether spores and stuff over in the rock pools, so it would be nice for a bit of blue too. I was thinking about using the nether spores and the like weeping vines and stuff over here in the mainland, but I felt like that would be a bit muddying the design a bit too much. I like it more as an aquatic plant rather than as a everywhere plant. You missed one? Probably. Probably going to miss a lot. Why do we need flowers? We don't. We're getting rid of them. We don't like them. I don't want the whole landscape to be dotted with yellow and reds. And even though I'm going to be putting a lot of buildings on these, I would prefer it to be consistent. But we're keeping the azure bluettes because they have a nice gentle white to them. And we're keeping the cornflowers. Boop. Some of these dandelions are so small. Do they change in height? I feel like they do. Some of them feel so tiny. Hello. Hello, the best. I guess they don't. They change in position. They don't change in height, I don't think. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I should go back to coding on stream at some point and we should finish off Block Stomp. But on the server this time. Oh, hello. Oh, he came out of his little hidey hole. Okay, grab that. Feels like these flowers just keep reappearing. Kinda. I get what you mean. It feels like I'm going over the same areas again and again. But look at that. Look, chat, isn't that nice? You look out and you just see, it's not like peppered of yellow and red. Other than, of course, the sunflowers over there. But like, you got, and of course the yellow sheep. But it's like a nice hue, I feel. Did you hit Luan? So, excuse me? Swear something did? What, you just mean in like day-to-day life? No, I don't. Out of context, that's wild. Oh, the sheep. No, I hit the pillager. You have to be way more specific. You can't enter my chat being like, yeah, do you hit Luan? Luan has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever right now, and I'm really glad she's not. Okay, nothing down there. Oh, look at this. It's disgusting. Look at all these yucky flowers. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Once we've done this big island on the end of here, then it's just the little one off to our right, and then we're done. That's all the little jobs that I wanted to do. Well, that's not true. I also want to place torches. But we're still pretty early on, so we're okay. It's only 2 hours in. I've got a little bit of time left. Boop. Do I have normal dirt? Yes, I do. Good. Let's do a quick dumping of the flowers into here. We are currently looking at... Oh, not the azure bluettes. Wow, way more dandelions than poppies. That's crazy. Oh, and the oxeye daisies. Wow, crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 8. We're going to enter into the... enter into 10 and 15 territory, I reckon. So if you voted 10 and 15, you might be in for a good chance here. Oh, that's an azure bluette. I'll put it back later. Do 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 do. Yeah, whoever's voted towards like the 30 range, I don't know. Can I trade that high five for seeing Bagheera? You want? Oh, you want to like? You want me to? Like, come to town center with Bagheera so you can say hi to him. That's crazy. Because you're also essentially just asking for a meet and greet. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Personalized meet and greet goes crazy. Bum, bum. Are you proud of me? Good job, Mercury. Well done. And I'll likely miss that soon. That's okay. It'll be out on my channel the day after, probably. I thought it was funny. It is funny. I love that you're caught up with the VODs. Yes, I need to stay on top of that. I'm slacking a little bit, but I'm doing way better than I usually have. This is the most good it's been. Do 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 do. Could we get a playlist for the last subathon like the others? Yeah, I could throw that together. Let me add it to my to-do list. Upload VODs, make playlist for last subathon. We need to start collecting Christmas games for the Owen plays a different game every day in Christmas working title tradition that we do. So Balatro, new games. The games that I didn't get to play in 2024 because I was like too busy or something. So excited for the elf videos to get reposted. Oh no. Oh, you can see where this turns into a river. Look. That's so weird. You can see where it turns from a plains biome to a river biome. Do, do, do. Are we doing spooky games? Yep, we're going to do a spooky stream at some point. I'll probably play a scary game by myself, and I'm also going to play a scary game with the besties. I think if you want to see me play a scary game with the besties, you're more likely to see that if you go to Luann's channel, Lemontine, because I believe we're going to be playing Minecraft, scary Minecraft, over on her channel at some point, and I'll be on the laptop. What type of games? I don't know. Any good scary game recommendations? I've seen one with a corridor where, like, I saw one on TikTok where it was like some guy was walking down a corridor, and then on the words on the wall at the end of this T-junction corridor, it was like, now look behind you, which is like such a classic trope for horror. And he was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then he like turned around and nothing was behind him. And then he turned back around again and the thing was in front of him where the wall was. We're not playing Crow Country. Sorry. It had its chance. Bad parenting? Parenting? What is that? You could lean into that if you were to change the color of the grass, like normal, make the normal one yellow and the river one. So weirdly, you can't change the color of grass in that way. You have a standard color of grass, and then you have like a heat map or like elevation map that goes over the texture of the grass to give it a different hue. You can't just say, change color of this grass to red. Luann was looking into it, and it seems a little more tricky than we first anticipated. But I do want to do it at some point. We'll see. Get rid of those. Okay, we are now in the 10s region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is going to be close. This might end up going into the 15s to the 16s to 20. We're not done yet. We have to go and do the little island, which is going to have a lot of them. But first, I'm just going to do a quick look around here. See if there's any that I've missed. Bad Parenting is a really spooky game, let's say. Is that like, but not really? It's biome dependent, yeah. But it's all in one big texture map. It's very strange. Oh, you want the flower? I can't give you the flower, mate. These people are going to get mad at me if I give you a flower. Sorry, little bee. There's dark themes. Oh, dear. Well, I'm not against being spooped, but obviously I can just set the channel to be mature content, and then it will be spoop. Like, people will know that it's too spoopy. Alright, chat. There's all of the flowers that we have to get rid of on that last little island. It's a big trigger warning game. Alright. That seems a bit meh. I don't like stuff for the sake of... I don't like controversy for the sake of controversy. I think Little Nightmares does it really well. Man, Little Nightmares 3. That would be a game to play. You making a bouquet for Lou, the recording? Pardon me? I'll find a scary game. Try and find one. The thing is, what we're looking for really at the end of the day is streamer gets big spoops. That's what you want. You don't want this thought-provoking, deep, traumatizing, worldview-changing playthrough of a game. Oops. You want me to go, ah! Oh, those are the special guys. Bendy and the ink machine is more spooky than spooky, but can take a while to play. Yeah, that's the problem. I think we need it to be quite quick. Because what you guys have really enjoyed in the past, if we're going to be real honest with ourselves, is FNAF. Like, FNAF VR, I think, is one of the best performing not Minecraft games that I've played, because you guys enjoyed seeing me get spooked that much. Let's not, please. It's not for everybody, of course, but, you know, if you don't like spooky things, then I don't recommend watching... I didn't consider VR. No. This is something that's happened. I'm not doing it again. I played FNAF VR twice. I think one for a subathon, one for a scary game. And I want to say I was surprisingly good at it. Like, I didn't die that much. I started getting really competitive. It was fun, and I think a lot of people enjoy that VOD. You were locked in. I got locked in at one point. Started being like... I was pressing all those buttons. I was going crazy. Should I make us a hot chocolate? I mean, do you even have to ask? What a... Man, living with your fiancé is the best! So I had to cook them. Thank you. Do you like the lighting? It's good, isn't it? I think they cooked. Yeah, we'll need to find a game that has that same level. Did you guys ever see Markiplier play, like, Humpty Dumpty's House of Horrors? Oh, you know what? Another one was a good one. The Spooky's 1,000 Rooms of Horrors or whatever it was called. That was another good one. I need stuff like that. Cheap jump scares on an easy to beat game. Not easy to beat, but like a short game, you know? Jump Scare Mansion, yeah. If you guys can know, if you know of any games like that Not so much scary in the way that Inscription was scary, where it had you like pulling teeth. Are you ending soon? Just asking, was your streams a good background noise? I have to pull up the rest of the flowers, spawn-proof everything, fill in the remaining holes that I left because of the chest monsters. So, I don't know, maybe, like, I guess, what, that's like 45 minutes? You guys aren't real Markiplier fans, clearly. Let me look it up real quick. Markiplier Humpty Dumpty House of Horrors. What was it called? One Night at Flumpty's. That was it. It was called One Night at Flumpty's. It was 9 years ago. Oh my gosh, it was 9 years ago. And it was this FNAF inspired game. Everybody was making FNAF inspired games when the FNAF 1 game came out and was like that popular. Wait, do some of you remember this? I watched those videos. I really enjoyed him playing it, and I also really enjoyed the world design and the horror design of Flumpty's. It was good, and they were well-performing videos, so he made quite a few of them. And then they made, like, One Night at Flumpty's 2 or something like that. It was good. That was a good game. Do, 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 do. Dang, that was ages ago. Can't believe how long ago that was. I would show you a little bit of it, but it is still a scary game because it does go boo at times. So, you know, don't want you guys getting spooked on what is a very comfy Minecraft stream of picking flowers. Boop. Would you play something like Don't Scream? It's more of a short story survival game than long game. Is it good? With a name like Don't Scream, that certainly implies horror. And then Beckybon jump scares you. Play as a dog in said mansion. That sounds fun. Spooky dog. Some say the jump scares were cheap. Yeah, but isn't that what you want? There was a really good game. I'm going to type in silent jump scare onto TikTok because I literally just watched a couple of days ago. Silent jump scare 2D game. This person ended up looking... This person was in a TikTok game. No, I'm not going to be able to find it. It's too niche. Okay, there was this, like, game that someone was playing on TikTok. And they looked in a mirror in this 2D top-down game. And then something was, like, behind them, I think. And they got, like, scared. But the thing behind them didn't do anything. It just was standing there. But it was, like, a silent jump scare. And I remember thinking, that looks really good. Bonnie's Bakery? I've not played Bonnie's Bakery. That sounds like a scary game. I feel like that has the capacity to be scary. Do, 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 do. That one is a short one. All right. I enjoy playing a simulator called Killer Frequency. Okay. It's always the games called blooming Bonnie's Bakery that have the most gore. It's silly. I just picked up an Azure Bluette about 10 seconds ago, but that will not count. Okay. I see another one over here. Let's get a couple of the stragglers. There's one all the way over there. Into the pit? No, you can. If it's a horror game, you can assume that I haven't played it, if I'm honest with you, chat. Probably best to just assume. Wick is quite good, but it's a bit long. I don't want to leave you guys with another unfinished game, you know? I'm really glad we finished Inscription. I don't intend to go back to finish another Crab's Treasure. It doesn't have the right kind of flow of gameplay for me personally. Little Nightmares DLC. Oh, I haven't played the Little Nightmares DLC. I didn't even know there was one. She was grabbing her phone, I think. That's why you stopped playing the crab game? Yeah, I just don't think Souls-like games are for me. You probably never play Phasmophobia. I just don't find it fun. I end up just walking into the house going, please come out, ghost, please come out, ghost, please come out, ghost. Adam Williams, please come out, ghost, please come out, ghost. Adam Williams. Just like walking around waiting for it to happen so that we can get some information. What, huh? Adam Williams? If you say the name of the ghost in Phasmophobia, the ghost gets upset with you. I don't know if there is an Adam Williams. I just made the name up. It sounded like a generic name. I think that might be it, chat. We're going to have a little peek around, but we are going to put all of them in. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 10 to 15s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think that might be it. But one poppy would make it 18. Which is still within the realms. But I need to double check that there isn't one left over. Oh, there's a dandelion there. 4 more stacks. Surely there's 4 more stacks lying around here somewhere. I did not see driving the wrong way down. Oh, the playlist is looped if we're listening to this. There you go. Couple of ones that I've forgotten. Okay, I think that's it here. Let's go have a little peek over here. Let's stay with 17, shall we? It's probably gonna stay at 17. For it to get to 20, I would need a poppy and then somehow push it over with oxeye daisies and dandelions. But I need to make sure I've got everything. Oh, there is an oxeye daisy over there. Another dandelion. Oh, another dandelion. Oh, 2 more dandelions. Do there be judgment? Oh, another dandelion. Man, I missed loads. Killer Frequency is a game where you control a DJ who acts as an impromptu radio dispatcher. When a serial killer returns to terrorize the town residents, it plays into the build-up and tension horror. That's cool. So I am a radio dispatcher to stop the serial killer. Oh, a couple over there. It's pretty neat. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I'd like that. Killer Frequency. I'll look into it. Yeah, you try and help the residents survive. Okay, that sounds terrifying. Not because of the horror aspect, but because of the expectations and responsibilities placed upon me. I think that's it. I think this is all we got. Bap. Oh. That's 18. But, oh. One more poppy would make it 19. But then I would need a lot more. I think it is officially number 2s that get it. Well done, number 2s. A couple more over here, but it's definitely not enough to tip the scales. Just checking. Don't think I checked over here past the sunflower patch. Why did I vote 5? Yeah, it was a complete guess as to how many there was gonna be. I had no idea. Let's do / prediction. 20% of people voted for this. 16 people. The most people voted for this, but they didn't put in the most amount of points. It was the safe betters, and they won it. When it comes to hues and colors, I don't know. I can't say for certain. And now we can take these dandelions and feed them to the bees. Here you go. You got 58k from that red mask? That's crazy. Bee, a little bee. Hello, hello. Hold on. Oh, usually that means I've been DM'd. That's what I've come to expect from streamers coming into my chat. Neither of these are going to be chickens. I was just saying hello. Yeah. Okay, next up, shaders off. And turn on vanilla tweaks. It's very Halloweeny in there. We decided that I looked too blending in with the background because I had like an orange hue to my skin. And having these on made me just feel like washed out. And that's because these lights in the background were either off or set to orange, which looks like that's not orange. That. And it made the whole frame just feel a bit meh. Like this just feels so like, whew. So he used purple as a complement to orange. And it just helps kind of break me up a bit from the background. And we turned off one of the lights. We used to have 2 of them on. We used to have this one on. And now that feels a bit too light. Especially when I sit down in the center. So having one of them off kind of helps break me up from the background a little bit. No, we've separated our remotes now. Bruno. It's funny when you walk past now because there's purple emitting from your office. That's spooky. Oh yeah, so now that we've done that, this should give us... No? Oh, wait. This resource pack doesn't work with Luna. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go and back out and then go into normal Minecraft. Boop. Bum 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 ba da da dun da 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 doodle doodle. 121.1, yes. Chat, what are you up to this week? What day is it today? It's not even close to the weekend yet, is it? We still got a ways. Surely you have a spare Bruno plush? Yeah, I got 5 of them. They're all in there. That big heap of makeshift plushies is Bruno's and Cruppies. It's Tuesday. First actual uni week with classes and all. Goodness me. Wow, wee wow. Watching Rats SMP. Yippee! It is not a Tuesday day. It's not a Tuesday day. Okay. Not power events. Vanilla tweaks. Show me the money. There you go. And Q. Thank you. All right. Grab these. I have a schedule. I'm trying to organize everything else, you know, getting a job, scheduling volunteer work. Presumably like clubs and stuff that you want to do. All that jazz. Did you sign up to any societies? I signed up to the cheerleading society on my first week of... I basically signed up to archery, lacrosse, D&D, and cheerleading were the 4 that I did. Which were fun. Lacrosse is fun, but you cheered momentarily. It was the one that I gave up. I was too busy, so one had to go, and that was the one that I decided to go. Lacrosse is fun. I probably would have benefited from being on the mixed team, like, gender-wise. Not gender, that's the wrong one. Because the lad culture that surrounded lacrosse was essentially just rugby light. It was like the light edition of the rugby hazing, which I just cannot stand for the life of me. I hate it so much. It's just bullying with extra steps. So I eventually quit that. The captain was a real jerk, and it didn't feel fun. Dun, 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 dun. I haven't looked much into other things. I haven't thought to look at clubs. They're not really advertised big. That's interesting. On the day that I went, not that we're going to the same uni or anything, but like the day that I went, it was a specific day for societies, and they all had their stalls out. Yes, uni societies are an incredible way to try things for the first time. I wanted to pick up a sport of some kind. Archery was eventually the one that I like stuck with the longest, and D&D was a good... D&D sharpened my DMing skills by seeing what I didn't want to do, and also showed me just how dreadful players can be. There was a guy that was in the D&D society, that was in the campaign I was in, who was a min-maxer, which is fine on its own, but we were playing Pathfinder, not D&D 5e, and it... Oh, sorry, I'm getting a knock at the door. It's Greg Wallace! Sorry. Come in, Greg Wallace. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You made it with milk this time? Exciting. Thanks very much. I'll close the door. Love you too. Who is it? It's my fiance, and he bought me hot chocolate. Yippee! In a little cat mug. Look. Hold on. Full cam the cat mug. Wow. Look at him. I think I've shown you this one before. I'm going to let that cool down a little bit. Yes, this guy was a min-maxer, which basically means he would like try and use whatever tools he had at his disposal to make the most busted characters. He played a Tabaxi, which is fine. Nothing wrong with Tabaxi players. One of my best friends was a Tabaxi player. But he was like a cat boy turned up to like 11 on the dial. He had...
If you were to rank this guy on a scale between abolish...
If I were to rank this guy on a scale between abolish and a normal non-cat person, where would I rate him?
Yeah.
Difficult to say. I think I'm afraid to say that abolish is not the top marker for this, and this guy does trump abolish. Sorry, abolish. I know how upset. Oh, he's saying "ha" in all caps. Oh, don't get upset. It's all right. You can still get the title back. So this guy had one of those hats that had the little mittens that came down, and with the cat is, which is fine, but he would like talk about quite insistently how his character wouldn't wear armor or any clothes for that matter. And he was like, my fur is my clothes. And we're like, okay, I don't need to know that. And then like in the downtime, he would talk about how he would like bathe himself by cleaning himself like cats would. And we're like, okay, still don't need to see that. Which is ironic because, and I really don't mean this in a mean way, but I do have to say it. The dude did not wash IRL. I could smell him from the other side of the table. And I don't deal well with people who don't smell good. Like if I'm on the bus and somebody sits down next to me and I can smell that they are like, they smell of bad, I actually will move seats. It's one of the few times where I'll get up and move. So eventually this guy ends up getting... Oh my gosh, I just got brought back. Okay, so the big bad evil guy, well, not one of the big, the bad mayor of the town that we were in wanted to see my adventuring party. My adventuring party. It was my adventuring party. You want to know why it was my adventuring party and not our adventuring party? Because when I wasn't there, I would come back and nothing would have been done. We wouldn't have made any progress on the campaign. I left like 1 week and I came back and one of the players before we sat down while we were walking into the like center where all the people playing D&D were at, literally was like, oh, and I'm so pleased you're here. Like, it was so boring last session. Nobody got anything done. And I was like, oh, great. Okay, well, I'm glad that I'm like an asset to the team and can help propel the story forwards because I'm the one that goes, should we move on? When we've been talking to the same shop clerk for the past 2 hours. So there was the big bad mayor who wanted to see the adventuring party, and we eventually get him into his office, and the cat boy basically says, like, I go over and sit next to him, like, placed at his feet. And then the DM was like, okay, fine, you do that. And he was like, oh, I take his hand and, like, get him to, like, scratch my head or whatever. And the guy's like, okay, fine, sure. But at one point, we end up getting thrown into prison, and the DM was like, yep, you're gonna have to sneak your way out. And the min-maxer was like, oh, how tough are the bars? And we discussed it a little bit. And because he was a Tabaxi monk, he basically punched the bars off of the door, and then used like 90 feet worth of movement in one turn to run past all the guards. But because he ran past all the guards, they all got an attack of opportunity against him, because when you leave somebody's hostile area within 5 feet of them, they get an attack of opportunity against you. So he got hit about 12 times. He didn't die. All of his guards got a very easy hit on him, and he did not get that bad damage, but he still threw such a stink about it. And in the group chat later was like, I've looked at the rules, and because of the feat that I took here, I shouldn't have been taking those attacks opportunity against me, so it's not fair. You don't realize how long my jaw dropped and I was too stunned to type from that remark just now. It was bad, chat. It was really bad. Oh, a spider. And that's when I realized, dang, Whoa, hello. I don't think that I do feel comfortable just DMing for any player. And I've really been shown the light that sometimes D&D players, and it's not it. Not again, stop it. I will say, and I do feel bad about this, but it's now been, what, almost 10 years? It's been 9 years, so I don't know if I'd actually be able to find the person in charge. But I have 2 Pathfinder books in my bag from when I took them home to learn the rules. And D&D books are not cheap. They belonged to the, like, club. And then I accidentally forgot to take them back. And then a long time into the term, I was like, hey, I contacted the person who was in charge of the entire society. Being like, hey, I accidentally bought these and I still have, I bought these home with me and I still have them. Yeah, you can crack a window. Who do I talk to give these back? And he was like, oh yeah, I'll find out. I'm no longer the head of the society, so I'll talk to somebody and find out who you need to give those to. And he just never told me. So I still have them. So if you want to learn how to play Pathfinder, I can give you those books because I ain't going to use them because I can't stand Pathfinder. You think it's bad being a D&D player and being like, okay, you've got 6 skills: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. And someone goes, I don't understand. And it's like, okay, you also have these things called, those are your attributes. You also have these things called skills. You have about 12 of them. And they're like, 12? That's so many. I can't memorize all of those. Pathfinder, it's like, okay, you have these things called skills. There's 90 of them. And you don't add your proficiency bonus. There's no proficiency bonus. It's a completely different system. It's horrible. Dumb. Bad system. Sorry if you like playing it, but it's not for me. D&D, if anything, D&D should be more simplified. D&D light. That's what I like. I like storytelling. I don't like having to do bog down with numbers. How much do these books cost? Where would they be? I wouldn't have been. No, for a second I thought maybe they'd be behind me. That would have been crazy setup. I was like, and they're here. Good hot chocolate. Yeah, Warhammer is also very, very confusing. And that's how I met Greg Wallace. Yes. If you like Pathfinder, great. But for me, I think maybe I'll slow down a bit with the storage system. But after that, now I'll keep going. Expression, tick for that. I want you to know that wasn't me. And I defended you. I said that this person was way more than you are, which is true. Do you want me to change my answer? Oh, this person was nowhere near abolish. Oh, chat, you could have got an extra. If I'd found that poppy earlier, you could have got an extra. Oh, Big Ear is yelling. You put me to the top of the scale? It's an arbitrary scale. I didn't put you at the top of the scale. Luan did. Luan brought it up. I'm not to blame. I denounce all blame in this. Yeah, but this was that was a rough time. And then archery, you obviously know how archery went. I ended up getting target panic, so I've told that story before. And cheerleading was fine. I only went for like the taster session, and it just wasn't really for me because I'm not light enough to be thrown and I'm not strong enough to lift, so not really for me. I can be a base if it comes to being like a trapeze artist, but put me on the ground, that's too much. I can't carry 2 people. I can throw someone. I haven't tried classic swordsmanship. I haven't, no. I like the sound of sabering. I don't like what fencing has become, and so I wouldn't join that if that was a sport. I would like to do sabering more than fencing. I imagine throwing someone being quite hard. Yes, but the trapeze helps a lot. It's less throwing and more letting go, and assuming that somebody else will catch them on the other side. And if they don't, then they get this thing called waffle face. So the netting that you have for trapeze artists looks like this. It's big squares of rope, like string. And the net is obviously to cushion your fall if you get dropped. But if you do get dropped and you land on face first, you're getting waffle face. And you get this lovely imprint across the front of your face of all the strings being pushed into your skin. Obviously, it doesn't actually hurt that much, but it does leave an impression. Mentally and physically it hurt, yeah. That's our objective right there. We're gonna put a bunch of torches on that. I not my ship, my heart, no tick, no scour the keeps turning on and off for some reason. Couldn't watch earlier. No worries. It's okay. Hey, are you waffle face? Because you really left an impression on me. Dang. I don't know, champ. Nice, alright. That was good, right? Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, go use that in freshers. Find out how it works for you. Damn. I've not seen The In-Betweeners, and I don't really have any intention in doing so. Chat, is there any of you that have gone to university before that have taken up like societies or gone to any societies or anything? We're gonna have to go back. Have you seen Leon the Professional? I don't think I have, no. Never went. Fair. I'm gonna ask Eloise. Oh, love you, nice. Did you join any societies? Oh, studied history? Oh gosh, I should really know that. I thought it was something more related to social services, but not social services. Like civil services. Killtro, we love Killtro in this household. Okay, we're gonna get some more torches, fill in the rest of that island, fill in the little holes, and then we should be fine. I reckon we probably have a good... Is that coal? That's obsidian. Hello, horse girl. 88888888888. How much longer? I don't know, but when you ask that, it makes me feel like you're not having fun. People be like, oh, how much longer are you streaming, Owen? As long as I want. I'm having fun. How much longer will this go on for? That was good. I've asked once. Dally, you must understand that I see you as a collective. If one of you asked, you all asked. Isn't this weird? Look at this. Look, watch, ready? Wait, okay. That's not what I wanted to show you. Hold on. Oh! Weird, huh? You put it on top of the grass. How come sometimes only sometimes? Oh, is it the angle that you're looking at the grass at? Oh, the angle that you're looking at the block at. The torch was stuck to the wall, chat, rather than like being freestanding. Look, look. All of these are standing upright, yeah? But if you go up to a block, you can have it hug the wall. But if you replace a grass block, if you look at it at an angle that you would if you were placing it on the wall, even if you do the right-hand side of the hitbox of the thing, it does it attached to here. Even if you do it on top, over here, it attaches. But if you do it on the side but looking down, it does it downwards, like standing up normally. Do you know, just a small glimpse into how my mind works? Okay, all right, fine. Sorry, not very interesting at all. I'll just shut up then. There's no need for this. Well, too bad. You forgot that we actually like your content, Joyce. We choose to be here. I don't believe you. Have you seen Community? Just like, when was the last time you felt Community? I have not seen it, no. This pig guards these cliffs. No. Okay, almost done. Just got to run up here and put the rest of these up here. Almost done, he says. It's back, chat. It's back. The almost done is back. Makes fun of itself. Another TV. Oh, cool. Dang, that sheep laid an egg. How'd I do that? Man, you can teach an old dog new tricks, huh? Don't try too hard. I won't. Don't worry. I don't get, my light overlay is very different. If it's red, they can spawn there. Light level 0. 0. Day 1, hour 0. Let's get these little cliffside bits. Pop. Can they spawn on the side of a block? No. Here in Exiv, we only see red. Nobody ever chooses to spawn on the right side of a block. It's much safer to just spawn on the face of the block and not risk falling off. We don't even know what... On level 0, we don't even know what yellow looks like. Okay, you got some hits today. Fair enough. Me leaning over to the person that I've come to the comedy club with. They're really funny, eh? Are torches and buttons the only thing that spawns on the side of a block naturally? Spawns? When do buttons spawn on the side of a block? Oh, like stone, like strongholds, you mean? Lichen, I guess. I think we've done all of that. Next up, filling in the little holes, and then we're done. We're done. Oh, true. I should have been putting torches on the side of the cliffs in case any shulkers spawn on them. My bad, Dally. I need stone and dirt. Do you think I have any? I thought you meant generally. I'm kidding, everyone. No, Dally, don't cry, no. We can finally fill this side of the mountain in. I can't believe it. The mountain has been healed. That's one of the bits. That's terrifying. What, the big red X hole? Whoa. Bit scary, isn't it? X marks the spot. Which one? Let's just make sure that, like, no sneaky mobs can spawn in here, because we had a creeper spawn above where I'm currently standing once, and it almost fell down on top of me. Not like that, see? What are you holding that block for? You put that block down. Red does make you sleepy and hungry. Hence why things like Domino's, Papa John's, KFC, Wendy's all have red as their branding. Yeah, like half an at McDonald's. Thank you, another one. We had reached the island marked on X. Little do we know that we arrived. We've been covered in it. We searched for years. Uh-oh. It's getting dark. There we go. And now the last thing to do before I sign off for today, chat, in case you want to ask how long stream is going to last, I'd say another 2 minutes if I had to give you a precise answer. We dive down here. Whole game where it's all invisible. You have a scanner. I love those ones. I love that cool little gimmick. Do, 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 do. Chat, we've been waiting for a long time to do this. It's finally time. Swap this texture pack out. Pop this one back on. Thank you, Griggles Game, for the follow. Just saw that one. Save and exit. Luna client. Launch. And now, yep, what I haven't been showing you is that in between every single stream, the reason that progress has been so slow and my pickaxes have always been really low is because I've laced the entire island of TNT and we're going to emulate the Aegis blowing up. Let's see, 1.20.1. There we go, turn shaders back on. That was good hot chocolate. It's much better with milk. All right, here we go. Comparison time. Hup. Wow. Look at that, eh? That's way different from what it used to look like. Does anybody have a picture of what it used to look like? I don't know where I would find that. I guess probably in my screenshots folder. If I was smart. But I'm barely smart, so I might... Dally, quick, Dally! Dally, quickly! One moment. Dally, the entire stream is waiting for you right now, Dally. Oh, what's this? I've got one from halfway through. Is that good? Not really. That doesn't really cut it, does it? What if I do this and then I flick through these photos real quick? Beep, boop, bap, beep, boop, bap, beep, beep, boop. A lot of these are rats testing photos, so I can't show you them as I flick through them, unfortunately. Literally showing the house of the server. have your sketch. I'll take it. I guess we could just go to like the first terraforming bit, you know? I don't know when I started doing this. That's the problem. I can definitely just go through my old VODs. Live streams, Q3. Thank you, Dali. I'm going to try and find the original photo. This guy right here. I won him. I won him at the arcade that I was talking about earlier. In Las Vegas. Wow. That's nice and full circle, isn't it? Okay, back to hardcore, joint hardcore, inscription, Minecraft hardcore, mob grinder. Would it have been before or after that? Never quartz mining. That sounds like I'm trying to get a good mining a chunk. Terraforming. Here we are. First stream that's titled Terraforming. Let's have a little quick look at this. Whoop. Womp. I'm gone. Where have I gone? Come back, me, please. There we go. Hello. I'll move myself over here. It's always that shirt. Oh, here we go. Oh, but that was the old platform that I used. To be honest, we could still use that platform. That one will do, right? That'll do fine. Okay, if I take this and then I do video, take snapshot, and then I go into pictures, and I grab this big photo, and then I go back into game. Where would that have been? Up there? I made that other podium because I wanted to see what it looked like from the side profile. I wanted to get this perspective of these two right. And the angle of the drawing that we had looked at it from a certain angle. And I wanted to make sure I emulated that. But we don't need that anymore. Wow. Okay. Add image. Just call it something random. Boop. And then pictures. Boop. Okay, here we go, chat. Let me see if I can get into a bit more frame. That ain't half bad, I feel. Let me go there. What are we looking for? You're not looking for anything. I'm just showing you an overview of how it's differed. Oh, Luann's in a game. She can't see. But I was just... This is the original. And then that's the...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
I think it's good. I'm really pleased with that, chat. I think the island feels like it has purpose. This one here just sort of feels a bit messy. I mean, obviously, because I've broken a lot of the stuff anyway. But, like... The shoreline just looks too vanilla, you know? Is it a good frame to pause on because it looks like I can emulate the same angle? I kind of have. Wait. Okay, it was getting a little bit creepy there, wasn't it? I didn't like that. Okay. Yo, how's it going, Apo? It is time. What? What does that mean? Oh my gosh! Was that your purchase or was that... Hold on. We did it! Oh, what a nice way to end the stream. God, this has been one of my favorite streams today, chat. Today? To date. Today. The other one I did on it sucked. Nobody turned up. Appa, did you put a final order in, or is this without our orders? And I'll wait for Appo to say something. Ours mods had a great time. Sorry, Ravel. You can come back in the next one. You can unionize. I put a final order in to seal the deal. Sick. Wait, for how many? Wait, hang on. What? Did you buy all 14? They did their part. I got 7. Oh, great. I'll have to get my 7. And then we've got to get Corrupt Den one. I've got all day. I've got all tomorrow to do that. Amazing. I assume we've tweeted about this, Apo. Very cool. Thank you, guys. Honestly, I do want to say, we had some pretty tight time restrictions to work with. We wanted this to be a part of the Makeship Mayhem block battle event that we ran with Makeship, which to date is one of the things I'm most proud of that Power's done. That's up there, the fact that we managed to pull that off. Really helped Power out, not only in its ability to do more things, but also financially. Thank you, Makeship, for commissioning us. It was an honor to work on. That being said, the event was at a time in which it was difficult for us to launch a project. So a plushie, because we wanted it to have some overlap with Rats, and in the end that wasn't possible because it would have to be launched at the beginning of September. They were kind enough to give us a 2-week extension so we could get it a little bit closer to Rats, but September to the middle of October wasn't going to be enough to get us past Rats. So we always had a bit of like a debuff in the sense that we couldn't advertise this during any Rats related streams because people didn't know who the casts were, so they couldn't promote it, and people weren't live on the server, so they couldn't promote it there either. We didn't have any like event with the Squid plushie where people could, I don't know, win a plushie or two. That would have been nice to do. So the fact that we've been able to make this meat by the skin of our teeth, fresh off the back of Bruno being backed, I'm aware this was a big financial push for a lot of people as well, so I really appreciate that those that were able to did. It just really means a lot to me, and thank you so much for continuing to support our stuff. Power's going to make some really, really good stuff in this coming year. Obviously, Rats 2 is on the cards and is happening right now, but we've got some lofty goals, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's raid into someone. I'm going to go make some dinner. Let's see. Oh, Sneak Snag. Let's raid into Sneak Snag. We love Sneak Snag. I'll see you all not tomorrow. If Luan is live, we will see Luan. And yes, we'll go from there. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you on Thursday, where we will be moving Discord at the end of the stream. Tell everybody. Big tell everyone. Bye.